Hey guys, Lego Man 7777 doing another summer 2011 review. This time on the exclusive Naboo Starfighter. Okay, we're gonna get started and then I'll tell you some junk that I... Alright, so number 7877, ages 7 to 14, and it's got 318 pieces. You got your minifigs and this little scene and special edition. It's the Target exclusive if you live in the US. And then other sets I've already reviewed, and then just a different picture and some features and stuff that I'll get to. Okay. Something that I do want to say, which is some interesting info, is that this set and last year's set, Cad Bane Speeder, which was also the Target exclusive, are both $50, and they both have exactly 318 pieces. Kind of cool. Interesting. I don't know how they pulled that off, but they did. But okay. I'll show the instruction booklet in a little bit, but we're going to get on to the people. Yay, our people, our peeps. Okay, we got R2-D2, standard, whatever. Nothing really new or special about him. He's got a gray, sort of Clone Wars head. I don't know. At this point, I can't even tell what's the Clone Wars head and what isn't. He's got some back head printing, but no back body printing. And he's exactly the same as he's always been. Next we have Anakin Skywalker when he was little. So, you know, he's got short legs, and then he gets this pilot helmet, which you get this clear... I'm going to try and get it out. You just get this clear piece for Anakin, so the helmet doesn't just sit around. You can actually put it on a stud and something. That's nice of Lego to do that. Put that right there. Now Anakin, it's got a dual face, one for normal, and then you do this when he wants to be a pilot. You flip his face around. I prefer the other one because personally I wouldn't want Anakin flying my Naboo Starfighter, so sorry Anakin. You guys know I hate Anakin. There's multiple times I would have killed him off in episode 1, 2, all of them. He could have died many different times, but anyway, there's little Anakin. Next, we got probably my favorite character in the set is the Naboo pilot. Now, in this scene, when Anakin takes the Naboo Starfighter, all the pilots were taken prisoner, so that's why you get handcuffs. So it's kind of a cool addition. You can reenact stuff. But pilots, he's just regular average guy with that face. And he's got a helmet. And he's the one who will be flying my Naboo Starfighter when we get there. So, let me just try and take these handcuffs off. Okay. And then sort of lastly, that doesn't even make sense, but our last minifigure is the security battle droid. They redid them with the correct body, the red body, with a little bit of the regular droid color, and then they actually colored the droid's head again. It's kind of cool. Otherwise, you get two of them, and he's just a standard everyday battle droid. Alright. Now, we got this guy. They actually included a droideka, because that's pretty accurate to include a droideka in the set. I personally like the one from the MTT better, but this one, he's pretty cool too. Just a standard droideka. I don't really know how you fold them up into a ball because, well, I don't really care too much about that. Something like this. I don't know. It's just based on your interpretation of what you want them to look like. There's no set way or anything. But anyway, here's the droideka. The thing I don't like is the head, which is not as accurate as it could be. The old one was more accurate. But what are you going to do? Whatever. If you don't have a droideka, this is a good one to get. You know, his arms move and his head can spin and go up and down and stuff. Whatever. Just a droideka. Alright. And then we get this little bike thing, which you can't see at this point. This little speeder. Which is kind of cool. And I'm just going to show this because these tools like to fall out. But on the little speeder you get this crate with some tools in it. This is what Anakin is being used for. Alright, so you get this pretty awesome little speeder. I like it because it's blue. Contrasts to the yellow set. That's cool. So, you know, you just take your guy or whoever and they just can pilot the speeder. Then here's to get onto the Naboo fighter itself. This is the ladder for you to use. And then it's got, which I thought is quite a lot actually for Lego to do. You get 4 extra flick fire missiles for the Naboo fighter. I thought that was kind of cool. On the other side, you got those round flat plates that can help this thing just slide. And as you can see, it's kind of like, you know, all the parts are independent. So, like, if you did a stop motion, it would look pretty cool because you could do weird things like, I don't know, can you see that? Yeah, but it's blurry, but you could do stuff like that. And lastly, before we get on to the set, here's the stand for the Naboo fighter. Nothing real special about that. So, back onto the now onto the Naboo fighter. The instructions. Got your random page building, and then final digital model shows you all your junk. And the phone loves to ring when I do this stuff. That's about it for the instructions. There's nothing really interesting in the instructions this time. Alright, so on to the fighter. Alright, first off, it's pretty cool. And let me just say, it's worth $50. Oh, I forgot to say it. Yeah, I did say it, but it is worth your $50. You got 5 stickers there, and then 2 right there, and a whole bunch right there, and 2 on the cockpit, and then 4 on the wings. So there's a good amount of stickers, but like you can see the stickers right there. But they're not super hard stickers, so if that's your main concern, then whatever. Just don't put the stickers on. You don't have to. It looks fine without them. But okay, so basically you right there is where you put R2. And he just goes right there, and if the Naboo fighter is going to crash, you hit this button like in Plo Koon's, and you fling R2, and he went really, really far. Okay. So yeah, that's R2. That feature works great. See if we can see it again. Yeah, it works better if you angle him at something, and then he'll go much farther. But and then they give you this hinge feature, which you can open up the cockpit, just like that. And then everyone knows how to do this. You take your, well, here's some detailed, just a computer panel, and you take your pilot and you just, you just put your pilot in there. The only other feature, before I put the stand on it and compare it, is on the underside. Now R2 won't fall out because he actually is connected, so it's got a whole bunch of swooshability until you hit this button, and then R2 will be dead. But right here, you push these things and you shoot the flick fire missiles. So that's whatever, and like I said, you get 4 extra ones, so go ahead and continue shooting. Let me find that missile real quick. Okay, and then your missiles just go right here. Pretty simple. Okay, so for the stand, again, this open area, you just put the stand however you want, and then that open area you just put on top of there, and there you go. There's your stand. That's kind of cool because, you know, the Naboo fighters these things are kind of fragile. Mine haven't broken off once yet because this is slightly improved over the last one, and I'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, you put it on the stand, and then, you know, it's free spinning. You can do whatever you want. So that's kind of cool. I personally, like Obi-Wan Starfighter, I can do that for hours. Just keep spinning it and whatever. But, alright, that's it for the set. I guess you could use this, like I said, the little card has extra ones, but I guess the card can shoot the missiles too, if you really wanted it to. It's kind of stupid because you're shooting them from the back, but, you know, if there's a droideka on your tail or something like that, you can shoot it. But they're extra missiles, not fireable missiles. So anyway, now we're going to get on to the comparisons. And I'm going to leave this on the stand because I want to. So the comparison, like you probably have guessed, is the old Naboo Starfighter. And first off, you can see they're a bit different. Like, first off, you can see the stands are different. Like, the new stand is so much better than the old one. The old one broke all the time, which is a complaint about the old one. Not saying the old one is bad or anything, but now let's actually compare them. This is the old one, and the front, you know, isn't as accurate, like, whereas this one is super accurate to the movie and everything. They use the same stickers everywhere, so actually this one has a sticker right here that the old Naboo fighter didn't. The old Naboo fighter had a big cannon, whereas this new one has flick fire missiles. I liked the big cannon, but the big cannon, when you put it on a stand, it would shoot all the time. Another thing they improved on with this new one is that this isn't this color anymore. It's actual, you know, clear, like it should be, and it actually opens. You don't have to. The new one, you don't have to take this piece off to put your guy in. And I personally like this pilot better than the old Naboo pilot. You know, this guy with the brown hat. And another way they improved is R2 falls out in the old one when you flip it upside down. So the design is a little bit different throughout the body, but for the most part I thought it was pretty close to the same build. Some things are different, like that gray stripe here isn't on the new one. They replaced it, and the bottom is built a little differently because this one, the old one, had the big gun. So anyway, that's it for the comparison. They're both pretty close to the same, but I gotta say I like the new one better. Alright. So, some final words and junk. The Millennium Falcon review, I don't know when that's going to be, soon-ish, but I am getting the Super Star Destroyer, so expect a review of that, like, really soon. I'll probably be getting it Monday. I believe I'll be getting it Monday. Also, expect a review for the Advent calendar, and then I guess stay tuned for 2012 reviews. If you want to see pictures of the 2012 sets, if you haven't, go to my website, and there's a link on my channel for that. That's about it. Like I said, I really like the new Naboo fighter. They did a good job. It's worth $50, and you can get it at Target if you live in the U.S. Thanks for watching.